Hey guys, I'm Little Art Demon and welcome to my channel, and today, because it is the last long video of the year, I thought it would be fun to start the video by looking back at some of this year's drawings. I worked on a few sketchbooks this year. They weren't all started in 2023, but I have a good idea where they started. So let's take a look at them, see what sketches and drawings I made, and then I'll pick some of them to redraw in the end. And while I redraw them, I'll share with you some of the things that are my goal list for next year. So let's just get started, we have a lot to see. Okay, so I hope the audio is good for this video, but I have here my 3 sketchbooks that I've been using lately. Okay, so let's start with this one. You are probably familiar with it by now, but I think this year's drawings start over here. Just some self-portraits here. So if we keep going, there are a few really cute portraits. There are also some other portraits of myself, some other self-portraits here, and these are some of my characters. This is Alice. Here we have a cute alien. Over here I tried some new coloring pencils that I got. Here we have some other portraits. I really like these two, especially this one. I think it turned out very cute. These are characters from a story I'm trying to work on. If we keep going, here is another drawing of Alice. She's one of my favorite characters to draw. I just love her poofy hair. And here it was when I was doing posts every day on Instagram. These were some of the challenges there that I was trying to do. I really like this drawing of all the eyes. It was very fun to do. Here we have more of those sketches. Then I think I did these in watercolors, but I think they look very cute, even just the sketch face. Here are a few more of them. I really like this face over here, and I like how the dog turned out. I referenced a few drawings that I saw online that were really cute, and I really liked the end result. I really like drawing people and drawing faces, but I'm not a big fan of these ones. I think the proportions are a little bit weird, but you know, they look kind of funky, but they are cute. I really like this little face. I really like drawing like these small faces. I think they're fun to do. Here we have some other random characters drawn. These aren't really any characters in specific. I just had fun drawing them. This is one of my best masterpieces of this year. It's this one over here, clearly. Here we have some other portraits. This one is for Chris. He's one of my characters. I really like his design. It's very fun to draw too. And here we have some isometric rooms because I did a few of them. I think it was in February, if I'm not wrong. I'm not sure. Or in April. It may have been in April. I don't remember precisely, but it was in the beginning of the year. Here we have some other isometric rooms, and here is Luz from the Owl House, and here we have Kyle. He's another one of my OCs. We have another isometric room here. It's just one of those projects that then I did digitally, but I like to sketch out everything first. We have a few more portraits here. These are 2 of my characters from the same story as Chris and Alice and Kyle. They're all from the same story. This is Monique and this is Isabel. I really like how this one turned out. I think she looks very cute, and of course the hands behind her back, because drawing hands is hard. Here we have Chris again, and here's Alice. I don't know who this is, but it's just a portrait that I did. These are some other random characters that I tried drawing. I really like the ears on this one. I think they look really cute. Here I drew Isabel again, but with her hair tied up. And here we have Elena. She's in the same story as her and all the other ones that I showed you. Here we just have some random characters. I think this one is Elena too, and this one I think was inspired by Isabel at least. And this one I'm not sure. I don't think she's any of my specific characters. But I really like how her expression turned out. I really love the teeth in these 2 drawings. I think they're really cute. Here we have a few cute styles. This was me preparing for Mermaid. As you can see, I'm just trying to figure out the proportions of everything, and I think this drawing of the mermaid looks very cute. This is a concept drawing for a character for an RPG campaign I did this summer. She's a very interesting character. She has a small pet bunny and is really cute, and I really like the bunny mask. Here we have the sketches for when I did the fairy page. It's on Patreon for free, so if you want to check that out, here's the sketch, and I did it digitally. I think the drawing is very cute. I really like this one, and I love the face on here. These are the first drawings that I did for the Good Omens animatic. As you can see, they are looking a little bit weird. It was very hard to translate Crowley and Aziraphale into a drawing. They just have very specific face shapes. It's very hard for me. It's already hard for me to draw, guys, but I didn't want to mess it up because I love this character so much. And the actors are so expressive that I really didn't want to mess things up. So these ones aren't the final ones that I went with for the character sheet. These ones are more like it, these two here, especially this one, and these two here. This was me just figuring out the body types that I was going to draw them at. Then I did the full digital sketches afterwards, but yeah, it was very hard to figure out how to put their faces into my style. Here we have the sketch for the demon and angel drawing that I did a little while ago. This was a very complicated pose, so I decided to just sketch it out first here on the paper because I have an easier time sketching things in paper than in digital art. And so I did it, and I think it turned out very good when I translated it to the computer afterwards. I already had everything figured it out by then. Here we have a few other Good Omens drawings. This was for the next animatic I'm making. I decided to redraw them and I think they are looking really cute. I really like this scrolly drawing, but I had a little bit more of practice with these ones by now because I've drawn their face so much already. And this is me cosplaying a scrolly. I then made a better drawing that we'll be seeing in a second. Here's just me sketching the avatar and some other cute drawings. And we are done with this one. So these are the sketches I made in this sketchbook this year. I highlighted just the best ones that I wanted to show you, but when the sketchbook is over, I'll probably be making a full sketchbook tour. It's not much pages left, as you can see, like there are only a few left. But yeah, it's been a great journey with this sketchbook. But let's move to the next one. Actually, we won't be moving on to the next one. I had to cut a big chunk of the sketchbook part of the video because it was really long. It was almost half an hour. But all the drawings are either here on this channel, on YouTube Shorts, or on long videos, or on Instagram. And when the sketchbooks are full, I'll make a proper sketchbook tour. But here are my picks for the drawings, so let's just get to that, and thank you for being here with me in this video. Okay, so as I redraw these ones, let me tell you my goals for next year. I don't usually make New Year resolutions, but this time there are a few things I like to do. Some stuff is big life decisions, and some of it is just fun stuff or small things. So let's get the big things out of the way first. This year I'd like to get a better job situation because I'd like to move out and I need a stable full-time job or something like that to be able to get my own place. Once I move out there will be a lot of things that I'd like to do in my life and here on the internet, but for now I'll just keep my goal on getting a job. That's the biggest goal I have, but it's not much in my control. I'll just keep trying and see what happens. But for the fun stuff, I have a few things I'd like to do. In the previous video, I talked about personal projects for the future, but most of them don't have a specific date. But for 2024, I like to finish at least 1 or 2 animatics. I'd also like to post somewhere a fanfic story I'm writing, and if you don't know what show the fanfic is about, then you probably skipped here on the video because I've made plenty of videos about this show and also talked about it in this video. But I haven't written a fanfic in years, but this one is just a cute story concept and I think I'll be able to get it done. Besides that, I hope to work more on my writing skills and other stories. I also have a few videos planned that I'd like to do, but my main goal is to be able to organize myself to make a more organized posting schedule. It won't be now because this season is very busy, but in a couple of weeks I hope I can start working on that. Another goal I have is to make a jacket for my dog. He has a jacket for when it's raining, but I'd like him to have one that's just warm. He struggles a little bit with the cold. I also have a few shows that I'll watch next year. Our Flag Means That is the main one. I'll start watching it this week, but I'll probably won't be able to finish it this year. I'd like to practice more on my drawing skills and do more art studies and share them with you. I'd like to play at least a couple more RPG campaigns this year with my friends, and I'd like to learn more Just Dance choreographies. A personal thing I'd like to do is emulate my baptism, but the priest doesn't pick up the phone for some reason. I'll try again in a few weeks. But regarding the internet again, I'd like to reorganize Redbubble and Patreon and maybe even start to post more videos per week. I would like to make some writing videos with short random stories, and if I can make both videos ideas per week, that would be great. But it will depend on other factors, so I'm not sure if that will work out. I would also like to donate blood at least a couple times this year, and I'd like to hang out with my friends a little more. But as you can see, there aren't any very stiff goals, just stuff I'd like to put effort into. I think this is a better way to actually get things done, at least it works better for me. But what are your New Year resolutions? You can share them with me in the comments, and while you're down there, leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't yet, there will be more videos next year for you, and thank you so much for watching and being here with me, and I'll see you next year. Bye!